name is Daksh, and today I'm going to be going over a few tips on how to stay safe online. This is about keeping your information protected and protecting your privacy as well. So, to start, I'm just going to ask you guys a few quick questions. How many of you guys have used the same password for more than one account? Or use something obvious like 1234566, the word password, your birthday, or your name as your password. And the thing is, um, a lot of Americans do this, and about 80% of the data breaches in the US are caused by weak passwords. And most reasons uh, that it happens is just because they either use something really obvious or they just use their same password for multiple accounts. Um, and yeah, it's important to also realize what happens if someone guesses your password. So if you use the same password for different platforms or set your password as something really obvious, someone can then break into your messages, your pictures, your social media, and then mess around with your stuff. Like they can post embarrassing pictures on your social media, or they can send messages to your friends or family. And this is why it matters. You want to keep your privacy safe, and the best way to prevent people from being able to do this and keeping yourself protected from hackers is by setting a strong password. So, the three most important things to remember when making a strong password is make your passwords at least 12 characters long. This makes it harder for hackers to guess, and you want to mix up your characters with lowercase and uppercase letters. You want to use symbols and numbers and just make your password more random. And then lastly, you don't want to use something obvious like 1234566, the word password, your name, or your birthday. Next, there are steps that you could also take to keep your password safe as well. And I'm just going to go over some do's and don'ts. So, first of all, you want to use a password manager, and this will help you remember your passwords and also keep them safe. You also want to use different passwords for all your accounts, so hackers can't break into multiple platforms if they were to break into one of your accounts. And then use two factor authentication because it adds an extra step that makes it much more harder for most hackers. You don't want to share your password with anyone though, because that's basically giving it away. And lastly, you don't want to save your password on public devices like school computers. Um, it's just if you do this and someone logs in after you, they can then have access to your passwords and they can maybe break into your accounts. And then if you've been paying attention, I'm just going to go through a few quick examples. And I just want you guys to, think to yourselves which one is better. So for the first bullet, do you guys think the left one is better or the right one? If you said the one on the right, you are correct. It's much more random. It's longer. It has numbers in it and symbols. It also uses random uppercase and lowercase letters. And then for the second bullet, again, which one do you guys think is right, left or right? Again, if you said right, you are correct. It's much more random. It isn't longer, but it uses numbers. It uses alternating lowercase and uppercase letters. It uses symbols as well, and it just makes it much more harder to guess. So now that you guys remember, now remember, it's important to keep your privacy safe and keep yourself safe on the internet as well. So thank you guys for listening and stay safe.